Hey y'all, what's up? What it do? Listen, I want to share something, right? Because I speak from experience. This entire journey has been doing so that I can say it's been done. And let's talk about the law of attraction, manifestation, this new wave that people have been on that has been around for quite some time. But it's just like everybody's riding it now. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We're doing it correctly. But listen, so I dibbed and dabbed in it. I wanted to see if it was true. The number one thing to do when you're talking about this law of attraction and you're talking about manifestation, the number one thing to do is to realize that the universe responds to your emotions, what you feel subconsciously, not what you fake or what you lie about, even when you're lying to yourself. So you can tell yourself all day that I want to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire, but if you doubt it, put it like this, the moment you start to doubt it, you diminish your chances or you delay the process. So the objective is to first tweak your mind. You got to start there. You got to think about your thought process, how you handle things, how you cope when things get hard, because you're going to demand it. I'm not going to say ask, but you're going to command it from the universe, but you also have to do your due diligence to see that you get it. So it gets quite challenging. What I'm saying is, I didn't believe it at one point in time. So I taught myself testing the universe because they're the be all, or whatever you want to call it. We're the co-creators of our life. But I told myself that, and at that time, this was considering my living, saying my lifestyle or whatever, my needs. And I told myself that to be comfortable, my definition of comfort at that time, I needed to bring in at least $4,000 a month. That would let me be able to pay my bills, everything, and still have a little bit money left over to put some up in saving, because I'm a very minimal person. But even if it, for the ones that think, oh no, she's not, I'm frugal. I know how to bargain shop. But anyway, I made that point. I was like, this is what I want to do. Created the manifestation, vision boards, etc. Did all of that, the ins and outs. Mind you, this was over maybe 2 or 3 years. So it's not something that happened instantly. But time went by. I still had my ups and downs, which means I delayed my process for a very long time, you guys. Notice I said about 2.5, 3 years, whatever. I delayed, it ain't COVID. I delayed, no, seriously, something tickled in my throat. I delayed the process by doubting it. I didn't think I was worthy of it. I didn't think that the universe would give me $4,000. That wasn't a lot of money, but given where I'm from, holding on to and making $4,000 a month was a lot. So I'm like, you ain't gonna be able to achieve that, yada yada, just keeping myself from making it possible. Well, long story short, after learning, researching, implementing life changes, I actually started to create that life that I was wishing for. I started to do other jobs. I picked up other bags. And before you know it, I was making that $4K a month. Still am making that $4K a month. However, you have to be very specific. What I did was prove that it was possible, but I was still not too far from where I was. So now I had the money, but I had more problems with the money too. Not problems, but more things to do with the money, more obligations. I didn't specific enough with my desire and my want, you understand, from my request from the universe. You have to be very specific in what it is that you want so that you can actually define that to the universe and you can know how to obtain it. I know that now through trial and error. So all of that I no longer want to attract $4,000 a month. I want to be self-sufficient, comfortable, and I want every cent that I spend to always be replaced. I want it to not be a time that I have to worry about money or the financial energy that we use to exchange, the currency. I don't want to have to worry about that. I want an abundance, my cup to continue to spill it over, you know? I want it to be greedy. I just want it so that I'm no longer needy. You understand? So yeah, I'm attracting. I cannot get my words together. I cannot talk today, y'all. But I've been attracting an abundance of wealth. You understand? It's possible. You can do it. And I know that I still have to put foot to the ground to see it through. But it's definitely going to be a time it's coming where I'm not even going to worry about that 4K or 5, 10, 11, 12, 13K, because money will be no object for me. But that's the point I want to make. When you are actually trying to achieve something or create something for your life, you have to be specific. You can't give up. You have to understand that there's going to be trials and errors, but you have to stand true in the belief that you deserve it because you're worthy of it, and that it's going to come to you. It should be no more I don't know, what ifs. It's I am. It's crazy how those two words can change your entire life. So understand that you are going to do whatever it is that you say you're going to do. No longer trying. Do it. That's how you remain true. All right, peeps? Until next time. All right, y'all. Make it do what it do. Attract what you want.